So today we're going to make skillet greens, and I have 2 bunches of greens here. So first thing you need to do is pick your greens, and you do that by taking the stem, facing it up towards you, and pinch the greens away from the stem. This is what it looks like when you're done. Take the leaf of the green, lay it in your pan. Okay, we're going to repeat this process over and over again until all the greens are picked. So now we're cutting up the greens. If you see on the back of this leaf, the stem, that's where I picked the stem down to. I don't like a lot of stems in my greens, and I don't like bag greens because they are tough. So you're going to take a big leaf, the biggest one you can find, and then you're going to get a handful of the greens, put them inside your leaf, fold up from the bottom, and then turn it sideways and fold sideways, so it makes a nice little wrap. We're going to cut the top part away. Don't discard it. We're going to put them in our next bunch, and then just cut small, even cuts. The smaller you cut, I think the better your greens look, and to me they cook faster. May not be the case, but to me that seems to be the case. Okay, this is what your greens look like after you've cut them. The next step is washing the greens. So I've taken the greens and I've put them in the sink. This is your time to inspect the greens. If there's any stem in here, you want to remove them. If there's any big pieces like this one, I generally just take it and shred it up. So we take the greens, shake them, both hands, move them up and down, and then, oh, there's a big piece. Take the greens, move around, and then take a handful, shake off the excess water, and move them to the pan. Okay, we'll repeat this process until all the greens are out. If you see dirt at the bottom, you may have to wash them 4 to 5 times. And how you'll know is the water. If the water is nasty, then you keep washing them. Okay, the water is not going to be crystal clear because they are greens, but you'll know if you have dirt in the bottom of your sink. This is what you want your water to look like the last time you wash your greens. So next we're going to cook our greens in the skillet. Like I said, I have a cast iron skillet. You can use a wok if you have one, or a regular pan if you have one, but I like to cook with the skillet. I put enough oil in here to coat the bottom of the skillet. Not too much oil, just enough oil to coat the bottom of the skillet, and it has been on high heat. So you want it on high heat initially so that the oil gets real hot. Okay, I have sliced up my turkey leg and my peppers. You can use more peppers if you want, but it's up to you. So just make sure that you don't have a lot of big chunks of meat. So this has been cooking for about 2 to 3 minutes, and you can see that it's nice and brown. So I'm going to go ahead and add my salt, maybe about See that it's been cooking. It's nice and brown. I've added salt to it, maybe 1 tablespoon of salt. 1 tablespoon of salt. You don't want to, as you see, the oil has cooked down, so I don't have a lot of oil in here. You don't want your greens to be greasy. So I take my washed greens and I'm going to put them on top. Okay, I've gotten all my greens in. They're piled high, and now I'm going to add 2 cups of water. After my greens have been cooking for about 20 minutes, you want to go ahead and stir them from the bottom and bring what's on the bottom to the top. So that's why I have all my meat showing on the top of these greens. And I'm going to cover them and let them cook for about another 20 minutes. So cover them, let them cook for another 20 minutes, and they should be done.